Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're playing another game of League of Legends, trying to carry to Diamond by only playing support. It's part of an ongoing series on my channel, The Strategy Professor. So just trying to learn how to win games by, through strict strategic thinking, good reasoning. So in other words, I'm trying to show everybody how you can win games without being the best mechanical player in the world. I'm 32, I'm not the greatest mechanical player in the world. My mechanics are okay, they're still pretty solid, but I win most of my games just based on making good calls in the game, making good decisions, knowing when to back, knowing when to go for various objectives, staying positive, and really just guiding the team to victory. And I do that by playing support, so I get very few kills every single game. I usually have the least amount of gold on the, on the entire team, and I've almost made it to Diamond every season except since Season 3. So all the way up, almost made it to Diamond every season, been Platinum every season. Haven't quite gotten there, but hopefully this season we can get there. I feel like I've made a lot of improvements, especially since I've started broadcasting, so I just want to share these thoughts with you. So this is part of the ongoing series, so enjoy. If you like this video and you want to see more, we have a ton of videos in this series on the channel, so go ahead and check those out. Okay, so I don't do OQ mini games on this account, but this guy is a mid gold. He's about a gold 2. And I have lots of friends that are gold that are constantly trying to do it with me. Let me see. I really want a Tahm Kench in the dark, but Tahm Kench is not that great against Kha'Zix. He's okay, though. I just don't know what else they have. I mean, they have a Bard, I guess, but I'm just going to do Tahm. He's becoming a cult favorite in my channel. He's one of my favorites. And, the Tahm videos are getting more views than I think a lot of the other videos. Probably because I have so many that it's just attracting people that are interested in Tahm Kench. But there's not a lot of coverage of Tahm. Some Koreans are starting to pick him up again. Gorilla's been the most successful one, I think, with it for the Rocks Tigers. And then the SKT support, Wolf, has also been playing some Tahm Kench, but they just recently lost a series where he picked Tahm Kench both games. So I think Gorilla's still the reigning Korean mastermind of Tahm Kench. But I don't really follow the LCS too much, but I don't think he's made that much of a splash in the LCS yet. He's very difficult to play correctly. I know it seems like it's not. Like, if you play against him, sometimes it just seems like he's a, a face roll champion because you just eat your ally and walk out. But there's a lot more to it than that. If you've watched any of the other videos on my channel, you'll realize that. He's very, very difficult because you have to make challenging decisions. Like, you have to know when to eat allies versus when to eat enemies. You have to know when to pop your Grayskin or when to hold it for the regeneration. And there's just all sorts of different combos you can do with his moves. So for instance, a common one is auto attack, tongue, auto attack, eat him. But you can also do just 3 autos and then tongue lash him, get that extra 1.5 second CC, and then eat him afterwards, or not. Just keep the 3 fish on him, just keep auto attacking them for more damage and just constantly tongue lash him. So we're going to go MR and the Tahm page. So for the Tahm page, I just get the Strength of the Aegis Mastery, and for the MR page, it's just this right here, which you can pause and look at. Just basically a little mix of everything, a little bit of attack speed. I do like getting move speed on all supports for the most part, especially Tahm, because a lot of times you're going to have to run in there. So I just have 2 move speed quints for 3%. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but his base is about 340, so that means you're getting an extra 10 move off your quints, which is pretty nice. But you're going to have to be running into hot situations a lot with Tahm. You're going to be running up, eating somebody, and not only your life depends on being able to run away quickly, but it also, the person that you tried to save, their life depends on being able to run away quickly, especially something like a Kha'Zix, who's going to have repeatable mobility. So he's going to be able to jump in, then he's also going to be able to use his R to run you down if you try to save somebody. So Tahm is not ideal into Kha'Zix, but I just didn't know what else they had on their team. And he's just a solid pick overall. Every time I'm not Tahm, many times I wish that I was Tahm. In solo queue, particularly. As I explained in a ton of videos, that the number one reason that he's my favorite support right now is that he just saves people like no one else can. Because that's how I lose most of my games in ranked, is teammates being out of position. Like, that's it. And if you pause and think about how you lose a lot of your games, it's somebody being out of position. It's either you or your teammates. Now, I am still out of position some. Of course. You know, I'm not a challenger player. Even challenger players are out of position sometimes. But I feel like I am in position. I'm in a safer position more often than many of my teammates. And so this lets me pull them out of dangerous positions. People at the you know, low platinum, high gold level still take an inordinate amount of risks, I think. So they try to make the play, you know, make the faker play, be really aggressive, finish people off. They have a really hard time walking away from a champion that only has 2 bars left, for example. So if there's a champion with like 200 health left under a tower, they'll try to dive that tower, and then the jungler will show up, or they'll get CC'd under tower, or something. People just can't let it go in low platinum and gold. So this is a little bold. What is their AD carry? It's Jinx. I'm gonna go ahead and do it though. I'm gonna get a refillable instead of 3 pots. I've explained this in past videos too, but this is, if you get this and you can survive in lane, it's about the equivalent of 200 gold or more, because you can sell it back for 60. And then if you use it 2 more times, instead of buying 2 biscuits on your next couple of backs, that's 100 each. So that's about 260 gold.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Now, it gives you less health, a little bit less health than you would normally get. But it gives you a little bit less health, but like I said, it just exponentially, every time you go back, if you would normally get a biscuit or 2, which you probably should be doing that, you know, it saves you 50 gold per biscuit, and it gives you 2 per back, so it's about the equivalent of 100 gold every time you back. Now, it's not as relevant as you get later in the game, but oftentimes I will keep this for quite a long time in the game. And it is very useful in fights. I mean, it's basically gives you an extra 250 health in a long fight, so, you know, it's a really good bargain. So this is worth it in my mind. Yeah, we might miss a little bit here, but I'm just going to go ahead and pop these because he's going to try to harass me. I still think it's worth it though. It's fine. I just have to be careful. Well, not if she gets hit too much. It's going to be pushed into our tower, which is fine. I mean, Bard is very annoying into Tahm Kench. That's one of the reasons why I was a little reluctant to take Tahm, but I just didn't know what they had. Tahm is actually very good into Lux, though. He erases Lux, basically, in fights. Like, he nullifies everything she's trying to do. So, I mean, we'll be okay here. It's fine. We're going to hit level 6 first. Probably. And we've kind of stabilized here. We're not going to be able to go aggressive on them anyways without a gank earlier in the game, so I probably should have gotten the health pots. I didn't know that Sedge was going to go up to top first, but that makes sense because she's really blue reliant, so. Oh, jeez, that's pretty annoying. So, we're actually ahead in CS now, believe it or not. Now, we did just miss the cannon creep, which is a big deal. We're ahead in CS, even though we had that huge problem. But even if we missed all 3 of the initial CS, just think about it. I think the initial CS are worth about 20 gold each, the 3 front melee minions. So if they're worth 20 each, that's 60 gold, and I'm pretty sure big golem's worth about 50 and the small golem's worth about 10. So it's very similar gold, but you still get the extra experience though. So you're really not losing that much. All that you're paying is health. So I had about a third of my health bar off before we came in, and position. So you're not going to be able to get you're not going to be able to hit level 2 first, and they're going to be able to bully you a little bit in lane like they've been doing so far. But if you've noticed, like I said, that hasn't really translated into CS advantage, so we're still ahead experience-wise. And probably gold-wise. It's debatable because she missed that siege minion off of a good play from Bard, but hopefully she hits that one. Okay, good. He's probably around getting stuff.
I have tastes that aren't easily pacified.
Yeah, she's acting really weird. Yeah.
I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation.
So you always want to be careful when you're a jungler if they know that you're there, or like if the support tells you that it's warded, or you can just kind of see they're acting weird. Because the other jungler could be coming for a counter gank. So if their junglers showed up, who is their jungler? Kha'Zix. Yeah, if Kha'Zix like hopped over that wall and started attacking him, we'd have a hard time. Because they're better right now at the 2v2. Tahm's really a mid-game kind of champion. So is Ashe. He's taking too much there. Dang it, don't invade. They obviously know something is up. Gosh. Like, here's my thought process there. Like, they obviously know you're coming, right? Because we saw that from earlier. Now, if they step out here... There we go. Let's say if they step out, she can get him. Get that flash, get that flash, get the flash. That was good. But as I was saying, like, if they know you're there, we need to back up, man. The guy's tilted because he died to a Kha'Zix that we pointed out was in middle. Like, I don't know why you're tilted. Yeah, I mean, I guess she wanted a BF or something, but Kha'Zix is almost certainly going to poke his head down here now. But yeah, so what I was trying to say about Sej is that, when it's very clear that an area is warded like this,
my diet is expansively unique.
Jeez, Trundle, just leave, man. It's fine. But if it's warded, then that means they know where you are. So if you try to invade their jungle, they're going to know that you're probably there, and their jungler is probably on his way anyways to counter gank. We're lucky Kha'Zix wasn't. But especially if you're that deep in the jungle and we're getting buried, we're getting beaten in lane, and they just have a better early game comp, then it's going to be a problem.
To covet is to starve.
So I missed that cannon minion. I didn't quite get there. Ashe killed it before I got there, so I'm not quite 6, but I'll be 6 by the time he gets down here. Now our 6...
hunger.
An ally has been slain.
This guy's like, GG, man. It's 2-2. I died twice. Like, that's another, like, just ridiculous aspect of lower gold. Yeah, okay, Zed. I've almost got a chomp here. No, they're getting out of there. That's alright, we can go get her. A little on the dangerous side, but they were already so low, and I still had exhaust, so I wasn't really that worried about it.
All the world's a river, and I'm its king.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, good. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good just to get somebody a kill.
What I covet.
Don't ever take a bard thing, basically. Like, that's important. Yeah, we just need to not do that.
Misery has a delectable taste.
No, he's not gonna get it. Nah.
Escapes hunger.
There we go. Yeah. That's like the #1 way that I've learned that you can get supports, is just bait them with pinks. Like, because there's nothing more annoying than, like, not being able to ward somewhere when you're a support. So, yeah, we didn't get Bard, and Bard was probably thinking, oh, I can go try this. Like, he knew we were there. He saw Sedge go in the bush. And he was just thinking, oh, well, I can just, like, warp through here. It's fine. I'm just going to troll him or see what I can make of that. But the problem was Jinx also stepped up to try to help him. And so we were able to catch Jinx out. It was a little on the dangerous side if Kha'Zix decided to come and help him, but Kha'Zix has demonstrated that he's not really thinking like ahead of the game like that. So he's had a chance to come and counter gank us several times. Does Ashe have arrow? Kind of.
From suffering, my banquet is born.
Right there, get him. That's fine. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him or not. I guess we can try it. I'm not in love with this idea. No.
I have tastes that aren't easily.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, they knew we were there. He said he didn't have smite. Kha'Zix and mid are missing. It's just, sometimes it's just best just to back up. Just recognize when you're beaten.
Everyone ends downriver eventually. The only real sin is to deny.
Okay, so now they're trying to get cute. Nice. I told you, man, this pink. How many kills have we gotten off this? 2, 3? So many.
Diet is expansively unique.
This is a little dangerous, but I know Kha'Zix is still dead.
Gluttony is impossible.
Get a ward right here. Good. Alright. Try to go ahead and get this.
All creation is born, famished, and starved. What is my feast?
Oh, fail flash. Fail flashes fail. Oh, she got me. That's alright. Oh, jeez. That was definitely bad. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, that was good. Sorry, that may have sounded suggestive there. But anyways, yeah, that was pretty good. I maybe didn't need to eat him out of that bard move there, but whatever, it's fine. Who's doing well over there? Very few people. Kha'Zix. I think I just want a ZZ here. I think I just want to go like max greed. No, I can't. Can't I? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
We shall gluttonize.
No boots, no sightstone. It's just awkward, but you know, we just need to push.
Anything of damage.
Yeah, just let that guy get it, because he's in a fragile mental state right now. So I just pretty much got that ZZ because I wanted to push mid. It's just so good at pushing. And it's so early for that. What are they going to do, really? Yeah, they're not going to do anything off of that.
Misery has a delectable taste. Something to nibble on. Called to culinary combination.
Alright, didn't get him, but we got him off the tower at least.
A depth of flavor is what I covet.
Let's get him there a little bit faster. It may not be the most optimal like use of that, but it's a relatively low cooldown. It lets us push up a little bit faster. See, my ZZ is holding mid also, while Zed backs, and they do other things. So the ZZ is just good pressure. It's good tower defense. It's good tower offense. It's just good.
From suffering, my banquet
I'm just a
is
big
full.
fan. See, because Lux is not able to make any headway through that ZZ. This is a little on the dicey side, but I think we can do it with Ashe. Ashe is going to be really quick. dang it. Couldn't eat fast enough. I wanted to, but they're gonna clean all this up, I think. I was probably dead even if I eat there, but... See, and the ZZ's already pushing this up too, or it was. That's why this is pushing so hard. So now it's going to be in a good position when they get there to get the tower. Oh, never mind. Whatever. They're going to get the dragon, but it's going to force them to... It just adds extra pressure to lanes, okay? It's good. Trust me. It's really good in solo queue. I know it was a kind of a weird buy. I'm kind of trying to justify it to myself. It was weird. But I just had so much gold because I hadn't been back in so long, and we just done so much to get a lot of gold. I'm going to get a couple of pinks here.
My diet is expensive.
I don't usually rush ZZ that fast. It was just, I just had that much gold. And we were just pushing and dominating so hard that I just figured, hey, it makes sense. Let's just do it. Can I get over here? Okay, it's fine. Dang, Zed's ult is up, like, constantly. I'm kind of keeping an eye over there. I mean, it could be really bad. This is kind of risky, but I just want more zone control because we're roaming so much. Yeah, it's fine. They're not going to get anything. I need to get wards, like, in the middle here. Okay, we've got a few wards. Oh, here we go. I need to get rid of this pink. We gotta watch out for CC. Yeah, they're coming for me. It's fine.
I search for bargains wherever fools cross my domain.
Max or chomp.
I have tastes that aren't
I can go top here.
pacified.
I was just trying to stop him from hitting the tower, but he killed him anyways. I'm just gonna put a ZZ there so we can go somewhere else. Okay, so they've got that warded. Where is it? Something's warded in here. Is it this? No, something's warded in here because he threw a spike at me. There's no way he would have known I was there. So now I don't have a pink for him in a fight. That was probably bad. I just really wanted to get that ward because he saw me with it. There's too many there, man. Come on. Where is that ward? How did they see me? Like, how does this happen? I'm like mystified right now. How that Kha'Zix knew I was there, because he clearly did. Let's just get another health. That's fine. Oh, and I need to upgrade my sweeper too. There we go. See, ZZ has kept this Nasus busy for a little while. Even with nobody up there, and it's let Trundle roam around and do other things. Trundle should be able to crush this guy, I think. Yeah. Trundle's very, very strong top lane. Like, I never see people play him. I play him support occasionally. Not as much as I used to. I mean, they did nerf him a little bit a while back, but I'm gonna go ahead and put one here. Yeah, very popular ward spot. And now I still have one for combat. So if you have an invisible champion, I mean, I think just always as a support, you should pretty much constantly have 2 pinks every time you go back. So my role here is just to make sure people don't die. I don't need to be stepping on the front line. I'm just the safety net. I just need to knock out all their vision. Make sure they don't get on Ashe. Can't get him. Okay, that's fine. See, and because this lane was already even with Nasus, or was getting pushed up, Nasus wasn't able to push it as easily because of the ZZ. Now, I'm not saying it's all ZZ, but you have to think a couple of steps ahead what kind of impact ZZ has. Because I was able to put that top, it was able to stop Nasus from pushing as easily, which was able to stall and give Trundle more time to do things elsewhere on the map. And in turn, because we had that top tower, we could go up, make a play on Nasus, kill him, and the ZZ helped push us through to get to the tower as fast as possible. So, okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. We have lots of other, lots of other episodes upcoming. Support How to Carry a Diamond. We have lots of other episodes already up on the channel. I think I have at least 30 League games, if not more. We also do Total War Warhammer, so if you've been thinking about that game, hearing a lot about it, you want to check it out. I have legendary campaigns going for everything except for Chaos so far, and they're pure campaigns. So that means that I don't do any exploits, no shenanigans, no nonsense. No auto-resolve abuse, no multi-sacking, no assassinating lords. None of those... I won't call them underhanded things, but I'll just say anti-fun aspects of the game. Anti-fun from a play point and anti-fun from a broadcasting standpoint. You know, people like to see battles. People like to see struggle, challenge. They don't like to see people just exploit the AI as much as possible. So that's really what I aim to do with the Total War Warhammer. So do check that out. I will also be doing Civ 6 videos as soon as that comes out. I might do some XCOM 2 here soon. A subscriber suggested that I do that. So as soon as I finish up a couple of the campaigns with Total War Warhammer, I'll probably transition and start playing some new games as well. So stay tuned to the channel. We have lots of great content. If you have any questions or comments, you want to my advice on Tahm Kench or any other supports, or you want to see me play a support, maybe you want to see me play a brand support or something that your buddy keeps telling you is good, or maybe you want to see me try out Bard, just let me know in the comments. And I'll be happy to play it. I'll probably play it in normals if it's something that I'm not super familiar with, but I'm more than happy to play it out, just give some commentary, just give some advice if you want a little bit more variety in terms of supports. I pick a lot of Tahm Kench and Janna, because usually if I'm one of the top 3 picks, you have to pick something that's safe and then good with many compositions. And Tahm Kench just fits that bill right now. But I'm definitely willing to play other things. If you want to see them, just let me know. I'm here for you. You know, this channel is for you guys and gals, just to help you learn how to become better supports, to enjoy yourself when you're just relaxing, you know, maybe having a drink after work, or, you know, if you're not 21, just maybe sitting down after dinner between homework or something like that. You know, I'm here for you. I'm here for entertainment. I'm here for education. Just let me know what you want, and I'm happy to try to provide that experience for you. Okay, and thank you very much. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you, and I hope to see you next episode. I'm going to put another episode up, like right now, as soon as I press the end button. So stay tuned. There will be another support video up shortly, and have a wonderful evening.